heading out to Chicago this morning. That is where former Empire actor Jessie Smollett is going on a trial this week. He's accused of lying to police when he reported he was the victim of a racist, homophobic attack in downtown Chicago nearly 3 years ago. Jury selection is scheduled for today, so I do want to head outside of the courtroom live. That is where Fox 32's Joni Lum is joining us with the latest this morning. Joni, good morning to you. What can you tell our viewers this morning?
Good morning. Well, there are felony charges in this case. This was such a big case almost 3 years ago. Jessie Smollett accused of staging a hate crime against himself. They said he was the victim of a racist and homophobic crime here in the city of Chicago, and this case definitely captivated this city and the country when it happened 3 years ago. Jury selection begins at the Cook County Criminal Courthouse today. Smollett was an actor on the Fox show Empire. This case was drama-filled. Smollett told police that he was walking outside his Streeterville apartment on a really frigid night in January 2019 when two men beat him, yelled racist, homophobic slurs, tied a rope around his neck, and poured some liquid on him. Chicago police investigated and said that Smollett staged the crime to advance his acting career, that he hired two men, the Osendero brothers, and paid them with a check. There were charges, disorderly conduct, and filing a false police report. State's Attorney Kim Foxx dropped those charges, and then a special prosecutor came in and he investigated. Smollett has held firm on his claims that he was a victim. He lived in Chicago at the time. He has since moved back to California, but today will come to the Cook County Criminal Courthouse to face these charges in a jury trial that is expected to last 4 to 5 days. Regina?
Yeah, and Joni, from what I understand, what can you tell us about the fact that cameras are not allowed inside of this courtroom?
Here in Cook County, the judge he decides whether there are going to be cameras in the courtroom, and in this case, Judge James Lynn has decided not to have cameras in the courtroom. Even though there was so much video evidence, everyone knows what Jessie Smollett looks like. He has been to this courthouse many times. We are not going to be seeing evidence from this case being shown on TV.
All right, and Joni, as you just mentioned, there's video of this situation. What do you think both the prosecution and defense will be presenting in this trial? I do understand that there is a significant amount of evidence.
So much video evidence. You know, there were the cameras, security cameras that were outside of his apartment building did not capture the crime, but showed the video that you saw, two men who were walking down that street. There's video of those two men, the Osendero brothers, in a store buying some kinds of supplies that might have been used, including the rope. And then there's the body cam video that police released of them talking to Jessie Smollett in his apartment with that rope around his neck. So
Okay, let's do it. Juicy Smollett, as Dave Chappelle would say, is due back in court. And I think there's a lot of clowns in this circus. Juicy Smollett, Jessie Smollett, and the Chicago Police Department, with all that's going on in Chicago. Jessie is charged with this clown is charged with 6 counts of disorderly conduct. All of this media attention and all these resources are wasted by the Chicago Police Department to prosecute 6 counts of disorderly conduct. I mean, is that ridiculous on its face? And then let's talk the main clown in the circus, Juicy Smollett. This clown had a great career going on an upward trajectory with Empire, hit show at the time. And allegedly he wasn't making enough money, and I guess this is his idea of getting some more attention, and so that he could get an actual pay raise, maybe. Comment in the comment section to tell me why you think he would have did this at the time he did it, when he was on a hit show, and could have been involved with other things and other projects and other shows. And instead, he wants to. It's one thing to get clout, internet clout. It's one thing to get internet clout and to be on internet cap, but it's something completely different to be filing fictitious charges at the police department and saying you were attacked or running and somebody put a noose around your head of things. Comment in the comment section and let me know what you think should be done with this clown. And the clowns is actually prosecuting him for 6 disorderly conduct charges. And I'll catch you on the next.